This week on the Mash Wrestling Podcast.
You see, Rhonda, when you finally meet the man come Survivor Series, your titanium body will be let down by your weak mind. So is there anyone back there that's brave enough to step to the champ?
I'll play with you, Becky. Let's play.
You know what I mean?
Anything WWE follow. That's how it works in India.
You know what I mean? And they even go crazy for Impact.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's the biggest following, people. Impact, you know what I mean? But yeah, contrary to, people's beliefs.
Now, Mike, I need to come to you because...
I know where you're going with this.
Obviously, you're not from the UK, so... Do you understand the mass confusion when Renee Young mentioned getting the tube from Manchester to London?
Be honest with you, no.
Okay. So, basically, the tube is something that exists in London. It's basically a subway, but in London.
Okay.
You can get a train.
Extra large toilet roll.
Yeah, you can get an above-ground train from Manchester to London, but you can't get a tube underground from Manchester to London because it doesn't exist.
Gotcha.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. It's basically, think of the tube in London as the L in Chicago.
It's amazing.
Understand.
It just goes around the city. It doesn't go anywhere else. So, sorry, Renee, but that's, I think, your first botch on the Raw announce team.
I'm going to jump out of the tube. What?
I tell you what I would do. I would jump on the tube. Well, you're not going to get away, Renee.
You're not going to get a tube here.
But we'll forgive her, because she's still better than Michael Cole.
Yes.
Now, Mike, I'm going to come to you again, because you're the man... Sorry, Robert Davis, but Mike is also a man with statistics. One area you highlight statistics is Impact Wrestling.
Oh, God, yeah.
Now, I got into a little spark last night or the night before. Because obviously there was low attendance on SmackDown this week. It's nothing new. It's been happening for months and months and months. But if it's a low attendance in the UK, you're doing something wrong, just saying. Now, a quarter of the arena in Manchester was curtained off for SmackDown because they didn't sell enough tickets. And Impact sheep cannot wait
Did they
to
not
jump
sell
on it.
enough tickets, or was that the amount that WWE wanted because it saved them money on cameras?
See, I don't know, because they do have a lot of
the way
cameras
I
on that
see it.
side.
You know, That's the way I see it, because I know they did one last year and they did exactly the same thing. Now, when you went and had a look on the internet, it was sold out. So that's what but normally I mean, to make sense with me, you would black out the top rows.
Yeah.
And you would fill the arena to make it look, do you know what I mean? Because people don't look at the rafters. You don't see the rafters on TV. Do you know what I mean? Because you would have to, your camera angles would be further back anyway. So that's the bit where I kind of think was it done that way for a reason? Because it's, you know what I mean? It obviously saves on camera angles then, doesn't it?
Yeah. There is a large camera
and it's
setup
equipment
on that
being
side.
brought over from, do you know what I mean? And it saves on shipping. So...
But nonetheless, Impact sheep were happy to jump on it and say, "Oh, remember when people laughed?" Yeah, it's still a bigger audience than TNA.
three times bigger, 4 times, 5, 6, 7.
Somebody seems to think that if Impact were there, they'd have sold out the arena. Let me tell you something. I went to Maximum Impact 5 years in a row in Manchester. Not once did it sell out. Even that was when they were in their prime.
I mean, when I state on this show that the UK would be Impact's bread and butter for years, I mean that, because in a country the size of the United States, it's too small of a company to be in such a big country and get the recognition. Do you know what I mean? I mean the way they market themselves is huge. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then when you look at the platform and how much, fucking look on YouTube how many followers they've got.
Mm-hmm.
Then go and look on Facebook when they were at the groups. How many? That's tiny. That's worldwide. That's terrible. You can't argue with people. You certainly can't have an argument, man. Well, no, I'm going to say you can't find an intelligent person to argue with an Impact.
And I just actually did the statistics there because I did look, as you mentioned YouTube, Butcher. WWE Fan Nation, their YouTube channel has over 36 million subscribers, and Impact Wrestling's channel has 1.9 million.
There you go. See, so there you go. That's 1.9 million of worldwide. So look at the UK as a very, very small country, right? With a population of, I don't know of the population, but let's just look. New York City. Go on, Mike. What's the population in New York City?
Oh my God, there's a lot of. I was not.
A rough estimate.
Oh my God. Well, I was more of a Long Island kid, but as far as New York City, dude, there's got to be like 7 or 8 million people.
There we go. See, so 7 or 8 million. That's a city. So you, Impact, have got less than a city's worth of followers. How does that feel? That's right though. And if I just basically broke that down into that's your following, in the world, that is tiny.
Holy shit! I was actually really pretty close because the actual population for New York City has been estimated as 8,622,698.
So that's just. Then you look at the world map, right? You break down into the world map. There is New York City on the world map. It's tiny. It's like a dot. Right, so there is your following. That is the best way of me breaking it down for you. So finding an intelligent person in that dot that really still thinks they're making money, and then they would sell out an arena in the UK, which is a smaller dot, a really small dot, and I don't know why I'm closing my eye. I'm looking through a circle in my fingers when I got my fingers together. but then you've got that smaller dot, right, which is a 50. I'm trying to think of the biggest arena in the UK.
I
would actually
think
say
it is
it's
Manchester.
Scotland, isn't it?
Oh wait.
Is it Manchester or is it Scotland?
I would have said Wembley.
Wembley, right? So let's think. You're using the pitch. You're using the seats. I would say there's 100,000.
Mm-hmm.
If you were doing that, right? That's 100,000. So that is a WrestleMania. There you go, people. I told you. And this really winds me up. How how Triple H made that statement a couple of weeks ago about the UK and the way SummerSlam was in the UK, and it didn't really have a no. It wouldn't have that adverse effect in the 90s. It wouldn't have a major effect in the 90s because the WWE wasn't as big in the UK as it is now.
Okay. I did a little research here as well. So the big one is the O2 Arena has 20,000 capacity. The other one, the Wembley Arena, has 12,000, and the one, the Hydro, has like 13,000.
Huh?
Yeah.
Wembley Arena. No, we're on about the football pitch.
Stadium. Wembley Stadium.
We're on about the stadium.
Oh, the stadium. I'm sorry.
They had to name two buildings the same fucking thing.
Yeah,
Oh,
which is stupid. You've got the Wembley Arena, and then you've got the actual football stadium. Stadium capacities here. The biggest one is Wembley.
Yeah, Wembley Stadium is 90,000, but that's obviously without the floor seats.
Okay,
The floor, so you're looking about 100,000 plus. If you're intelligent, you'll hold it in the Principality, which is the old Cardiff Millennium Stadium.
Yes, boy.
Which has got a retracting roof.
Yeah.
Which closes. So yeah, that'd be ideal. So bring that over for that, and that is around 90. 90.
Very ideal because
yeah.
it's likely to piss down.
So that's around 90. So that still would be a bigger capacity than most record. You know what I mean? WrestleMania record. I don't know how they have a record every year for WrestleMania. I really don't, because I swear to God, right? I know we're going off on one here, but I look at most arenas in the United States, and I swear one of the biggest arenas was where they held it, New Orleans, which was
2014 and last year.
Exactly, and that thing is huge.
The Superdome, or the Silver Dome, as Hulk Hogan would call it.
Silver Dome, yeah. But yeah, I don't understand sometimes. I laugh at the old record-breaking things because I'm like, really? That's kind of small for breaking records. So what you're actually doing is they're only breaking a record by a couple of hundred seats every year. I'm sure I did some looking into it, and it's never much. I wait for the day, right? And this is why they won't hold it. This is why my belief is they will never hold it out of the United States in another country, because you imagine them taking that right to that arena in Mexico. That thing holds over 200,000 people. Now, would you actually, that'd be the first year they said, we've actually cancelled the record breaking this year, because Donald Trump would go nuts. Donald Trump would build a wall around that stadium.
Donald Trump is already deporting Mexican Burnham.
He is, he's gone. Gone ese vato. And he actually made Mexican Burnham as well pay for his own ticket.
Oh boy. So this is the argument / brief debate that Daz got into with one of these guys. So Daz writes, still bigger than an Impact crowd. And then here comes Colby Cooper, who is a well-known Impact fan / delusional individual. Colby writes, shut up, Mark. This is the Impact fan page. Don't like it, leave, Snowflake. Daz comes back with, aw, did I hurt your feelings? Speaking of snowflakes. And Colby goes, you ain't hurt shit. Except for the fact that reading your comments decreases my IQ points. I've got lots to spare, but still, just let us smarks do the talking here, okay? Then here comes Daz back with, I'm not being a dick. I'm merely stating a fact. Impact didn't even sell out the Melrose Ballroom with a capacity of 1,000, which is true. Fucking 700 to 900 people at Bound for Glory. Not going to lie. And if you think I'm just a WWE fan hating on Impact, your IQ obviously isn't as high as you think. I can list a lot more wrong with WWE. I'm just responding to a criticism with facts. You're not a smart. You're just an Impact mark. Know how I know that? Because you can't stand anybody criticizing it, even when it's the truth. And then Jamie Ragstyle comes to Daz's defense in a way. It is still bigger than a TNA Impact crowd, which, correct.
And
Thank you, Jamie.
And did Colby ever respond again?
He did. He did.
Did he? Oh,
not to you.
Oh, yeah.
Not to you, but then he wrote, "Man, these e-turds are funny, trolling on Impact's fan page because they got no lives. LOL, pathetic."
Wow. How many fans were in Bound for Glory?
Dude, there had to be okay, because I had a witness. One of my boys went to the show. There's about 700, 900 people, but the second
700, 900 people, right?
So let's call it 800.
My kids, right? My kids' Christmas concert has half of that.
Mm-hmm. Just think about that.
What the fuck, man? My kids' Christmas concert is half of that, and that's with family and friends. Whoa, man. Are you serious?
Yes, and no joke. When they did the tapings from there, when they went back the next night, decreased.
Yeah.
Half of that.
To what, 450?
Probably 400 to 500 people.
Yeah. I just want, this is all I want, and I think I speak for both of you. I want an intelligent Impact fan to not sugarcoat everything, but speak the truth.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot hide the truth. It is there for all to see, and it's a downright shame that, and listen, I've said this before about Impact fans Impact fans, because they weren't. I swear the majority of them weren't TNA fans. They've jumped on the bandwagon within the last 5 years. Okay, I don't think they had the intelligence to sit there in 2002 and watch the growth, and it was an alarming growth. You know what I mean? Within 6 years, 7 years, they were on. I'm sure it was 8 pay-per-views a year. You had Unbreakable, Victory Road, Genesis, Bound for Glory, Slammiversary. I'm sure there was something like 8 pay-per-views a year, right? So you go from 8 pay-per-views a year when you're putting butts in seats, and you're talking. Even if it was only 3,000, 3 to 4, and they were selling out. Do you know what I mean? They was honestly, they were selling arenas out because they were intense. Their marketing was on cue. You know what I mean? The way they sold their merchandise was perfect. You know what I mean? You'd be halfway through a match, and all you hear is freaking, what was his name again? I can't remember his name.
Which one?
Beard guy, merchandise guy. They brought him back for
Don Callis.
Oh, Don West.
Well,
Don
West.
And all
Sorry.
you hear is
Sorry,
Don West, man. You know what I mean? Abyss is walking down to ring. Abyss, look at the size of Abyss, so you can get his mask on. TNA.com. Yeah, exactly. Do you know what I mean? He'd be plucking everyone's t-shirts as they were walking out.
Funny story about Don West.
He's making money.
I was there when he was doing the Long Island shows and watching that man sweat and be like, buy the t-shirt, buy the t-shirt,
buy
right
it.
up and down. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And
I don't know if I'm right on this, but I think maybe the biggest attendance is still Lockdown 2013 in San Antonio, which was 7,200.
You see what I mean? This is the frustration. You're selling out. I'm not very good at maths, people. I'm not very good at maths. But the percentage compared to that, to what you're doing now, right? And you basically slate the man that made that, and you're comfortable with the people that are running it now. You're a small percentage of where you were. That's terrible. That's terrible.
And I'll
Saturday night main event man gets more people in the arena than you.
Exactly. I'll just say this: it's so funny that they talk about partnering with these events because it's pretty much not really their shows. It's just because PPW, like Daz, I sent you, dude, they're running in a friggin' Catholic elementary school, and PPW is well known for doing that event, that Indy in Pennsylvania. So it's pretty much PPW featuring Impact Wrestling.
So I'm guessing the knockouts are gonna have to cover up a little bit.
Oh man,
Like you say, you know what I mean? These aren't the this isn't a podcast that's shitting on it.
No.
These are actually well-known facts.
it's facts.
You know what I mean? So just in case someone turns it into, oh, they're doing the Impact thing again. No, they're actually facts. They're there in black and white. Believe it or not, the person we're talking about used to sit here and love shitting all over Impact Wrestling and a guy called Ashley Fringe. You know what I mean? He used to get off on it.
Oh.
Used to be always watching his videos on Facebook Live and that.
I
You know what I mean?
I found a
we won't
bigger
talk about that
attendance.
guy.
I found a bigger attendance for Impact. It was
Really?
Okay, go ahead.
No surrender? Probably unbreakable?
no. This is actually going to bring us full circle now. It was 8,100
Wow.
in
Wow.
2012
Yeah.
in Wembley Arena.
Wembley Arena. So there you go.
6 years ago.
Right? So Daz even basically just said they don't sell out. Well, they wouldn't have sold out an arena at Wembley because Wembley was what, Mike? Did you say?
Oh my god.
Because you actually just said that.
Yeah, Wembley was friggin' like 12,000.
12,000, right? So that's just under 3/4 of arena.
Mhm.
Okay, and that's a big arena. That's a stunning arena, in fact. Okay, so in less than 6 years, you've gone from that to that in a country that doesn't know wrestling. Triple H. Go figure.
Let's
And that
go.
was for a shitty promotion at the time, 2012. Let's have a look. Yeah, we're turning this into something different.
Oh my
Let's have a
god.
look at what are some of the major rivalries in 2012.
Impact.
Bobby Roode and Sting.
Yep.
Oh,
Jeff
God,
Hardy, Bobby Roode, and James Storm.
It was basically Bobby Roode's year.
It was the Bobby Roode year. Yeah,
There you
that's
go.
right.
That was the year of Bobby Roode being the longest reigning
TNA champ. Yep.
TNA. We're not going to say Impact.
And the difference is that actually was glorious.
It was.
Because if you're talking Impact, longest reigning Impact champ of
LAX.
all time, it's LAX, but it's over 3 different periods. I don't know whether that's because they changed the sticker on the front of the belts a couple of times. I don't know, but yeah, you know, it's mind-boggling, isn't it? The fact that how many conversations, I'm not going to say conversations because conversations are intelligent or supposed to be. Even constructive criticism can be a good conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Because it can turn into a complete investigation into other areas of the business, which is a good thing. But trying to have an intelligent conversation with an Impact fan is like trying to find a real part of the body in Nikki Bella. That's not plastic.
So I actually have a couple final things I got to say about
His
it.
teeth, I suppose.
That's Jesus.
I wouldn't put it past her to get teeth implants and eyeball implants.
Yeah, and I said, do you know what? Vinny is yes, Daz. There you go. See,
Freezing the
you
eggs,
know, yeah.
People get
even
their
her
eyes
hair-
tattooed all the time. She could have some
Exactly.
surgery.
She's had her
That's true.
eyebrows done. She's had her eyebrows done.
She's basically Bride of Frankenstein.
I
She's
would
just
say
stitched
that's
up with all
possible
these
as well.
different parts.
I really think she's probably had something done to her hair as well.
So final things I'll say about Impact. Butcher, you'll love this. So guys and Des, we just celebrated the 1-year anniversary of the GWNF.
For fuck's sake.
Yay. How many subscribers?
Oh my
Well, I want to know this. These are statistics.
These are
You know what I
facts.
mean?
These are
These
facts, Colby.
statistics. They're facts. So we've got the stat man, and now we've got the fact man.
We got
Put them together. You've got the tag team of stats and facts.
stats and
What
facts.
amazing.
Me and Robert.
There you go. Stats and facts.
So as far
Stats
as
and
that
facts
goes,
taking on the heels of destruction.
And then
So-
they're going to take on the team of Black Burnham and Mexican Burnham.
Hey, orale, vato loco. So I can't, as far as the app goes, I will say this. Twitter followers really say a lot because their Twitter followers are 5,996.
Right. So that's
So
not
there
even
you go.
so that's not even enough to fill a fucking arena.
So shut your fucking mouth, Colby Cooper. And number 2, man, 14 years ago, Victory Road, the first ever Impact TNA 3-hour pay-per-view. And that was when it was
And
the
it's
shit.
That's another thing. They started
enjoyed
off
it.
with weekly pay-per-views, and they
Weekly
took off like a
pay-per-views, yeah.
fucking freight train.
Yeah.
And then it comes out.
Now we get one night only.
Yeah, well, fucking one night only at a free tape.
Thank fuck should have been the slogan.
Well, guys, they're actually going to try to compete WrestleMania weekend. It's not, I'm just going to say, it's not even Impact. It's House of Glory featuring Impact Wrestling. So House of Glory normally runs in Queens, New York. They're running at Club Amuzura, which is a club in Jamaica, Queens, on April 4th and 5th, which is right before ROH and New Japan run Madison Square Garden and WWE does MetLife and the Barclays for WrestleMania and NXT TakeOver, respectively.
Wow. Right, so we're at 51 minutes and we haven't said a fucking word about WWE.
Exactly. Last part.
I'm looking at the GWN app on the App Store now.
Okay, go ahead.
Do you know how many people have rated it?
How many people rated it?
24.
Have I... 24.
Jesus.
24 people, because it only works for 24. And then 24 are actually GWN employees.
The average rating is 3.3.
Jesus Christ.
Now, I'm not blowing smoke up WWE's ass, but I'm just going to have a look at their app now for comparison. Okay, so their average is 3.9, but they've had 164 ratings.
So there you
Do
go.
you know what the funniest thing is, right?
Yep.
You don't even need to subscribe to the GWN. All you need to do is have the patience to watch Impact Wrestling every week, and they'll show you a free match.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Butcher, dude, I love you because you brought a great point. You know what the GWN moment of the week this week was? Gail Kim versus Candice LeRae on an episode of Impact back in 2013.
Unbelievable. Gail Kim, people.
Oh.
Arguably, what they say, the best female wrestler in the world ever. Yeah, like shit. Like shit. Honest to God, she may stand out in a company that came to the conclusion that a 6-sided ring was a great idea. You know, to Hulk Hogan bringing back the 4-sided ring, which was very intelligent. Because that's an actual ring, apart from the ring that you put on your finger, or apart from the number 2 ring, which you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
And then going back to 6 sides, and going back to 4 sides.
Gail Kim, right? And then Gail Kim comes out with this slur this week.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
WWE people. Oh my God, wait for it. And I don't want anyone to get on negativity wagon here. Gail Kim suggests that the WWE are racist. Oh my Lord.
Oh man.
How shocked are we?
I can't contain myself. Ask you
Can't contain yourself. Exactly. Wow, Gail. How would you know what? As your silence, as that. What do they call them? A subpoena.
The subpoena. Yep.
As your subpoena just run out. What the? I mean, really, come on, man. How pathetic do you sound? You know what I mean? A lot of the reason that people never got you in the WWE was not because you sucked.
No.
Not because you sucked. Was because the division sucked, right? And you see, Gail Kim is very, very. I'm not going to slate Gail Kim at all. Gail Kim is very, very good in a company that has no limits, that allows her to be innovative, which was Impact. I mean, believe it or not, people, I used to love the Knockouts division, and Knockouts, in all honesty, is almost as bad as calling women divas.
Divas, correct.
If I'm honest. But I used to like that division. You know, the days where Roxy Laveau and Gail Kim, and you had Kong, you know, you are Sarita.
Who remembers
and,
Taylor Wilde?
Taylor Wilde was
Taylor
amazing.
Wilde, Taylor Wilde, man. I remember her jumping the barrier, man, and kicking off with Awesome Kong. That's how she got her kick.
Taylor Wilde and Sarita were the knockout statue. Awesome Kong and Hamada.
You know, it's you cannot. I mean, there was even tag team champions. Do you know what I mean?
Which ended on a
which ended on a very, very, very bad note. Yeah.
Eric Young and
but yeah, do you know what I mean? People forget. I mean, Trinity, man. Yes, shout out to Trin.
Tracy and Trinity.
Tracy and Trinity, the very, very, some two of the very, very first, along with Francine was in there at a time, and
Daphne ended up there too.
Yep.
Yeah, Daphne ended up there.
Simply Luscious, who was also in Ring of Honor, was there.
You know, this isn't a hate, man. This is almost like reminiscing and making me smile, because I remember a company that believed in not just 2 or 3 divisions, every division was marketed perfectly. Your tag teams, your women's, your X division was the division, not the world title.
Mm-hmm.
The division. Do you know what I mean? If you were going to give an extra 10 minutes or 15 minutes to a match, you were going to give it to the X division. You know, do you know what I mean? Like I said, it's not negativity. They're just clean facts. If you're gonna sit there and argue with you like to call it, say, WWE Max, well, that shows the ignorance.
Yeah, Colby.
Because you automatically assume that because people jump on, you know what I mean, an Impact. I'm not gonna say hate. It's not hate. Again, it's not hate. It's facts. You have to know the background of the company which you are there representing and supporting. See, because it could be an ROH fan, but you know, contrary to someone else's belief. Remember what ROH? What was that? What did BQ say about sorry, BQ. Oh, but BQ doesn't listen to this one. Oh, never mind, BQ. Anyway, BQ. So, what did BQ call ROH?
Unrealistic and boring.
Unrealistic and boring. That they see that there will always stick with me. I don't know why, because I'd had to ask you to fucking remind me. So it didn't stick with me. You see, again, this is a guy. I personally think the reason why BQ kisses Impact's ass is because he knows that no fucker else does, and it's easy for him to get a job.
And then there's the other part.
There's the other guy, Andre Corbeil. He does it as well. You see, I don't dislike Andre. I dislike the fact that Andre's not as real as he says he is. You see, because there is no way that you can, once in a blue moon, cut a shitty video slating WWE for something they've done wrong. When we sit here every week, and most podcasts sit there every week, and they'll say what they've done wrong in the last week, and sit there ranting for about 2 or 3 fucking hours. You do it in 10 minutes, but you always basically do it on death. The fact that WWE failed to show a segment or pay homage to someone for more than 10 seconds. I mean, come on, dude, for fuck's sake. But yeah, them are the type of shitty scenarios that you encounter with people.
Well, I think the best is, like, we talk about Impact since, like, day one, like 2002, 2004. I
love TNA.
Exactly.
I love TNA. I don't say Impact.
Okay.
I don't say Impact. I can't say Impact because I don't. To me, the name's like spitting.
Yep. It is.
I don't
it's like
spitting
in the face of the legacy and the history.
I don't like spitting, man. It's like WWE changing, it's like WWE changing the name from WWF to WWE, right? Because of the World Wildlife Federation and things like that. To me, that never affected them. But what it basically did, it was to change the industry because it had the E on the end of entertainment.
Correct.
See, I don't like entertainment. I've said this time and time again. It's not that I don't entertainment is used far too often for a company that second initial is wrestling. That I think that is a fair statement to make. You know, their show has basically turned into how many promos you can do in 3 hours. You know, when you break it down like we used to, and you have a look at the total wrestling time on a show. You know, what 1 hour 15 to 1 hour 15 to 1 hour 25 minutes on Raw. That's fucking being that, and that people, that's being generous.
Yes.
You know, for the 3 hour show is absolutely disgraceful. It's disgraceful, and that is basically for the fact that they changed the last letter to E, and it being entertainment.
It's not.
Now,
it's not the F they forgot about. It's the middle W.
Yeah, the middle
It's the
W stands for
It's the
wrestling.
W, you know, and like I say, to me, it's the only company in the world that you can, apart from Impact. That I mean, I watch several different promotions.
Lucha Underground.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Lucha's a bit hit and miss with me sometimes because because of how it's recorded into a TV series. But it's done in a way that, you know what I mean. That there's a beginning, a middle, and an end, which is a story, and that's how you tell stories, you know. But I just think Lucha gets a bit cheap at times, you know, like watching Aerostar call on the powers of the gods.
Yes.
And give
Phoenix
someone,
back, yeah.
hey, yes, you use this. My friend used it once. You can use it to beat Matanza. And Johnny fucking Mundo's standing there with the gauntlet going, Hadouken! Hadouken! I mean,
He's
come
like, yeah.
on. Johnny fucking Mundo, man. The guy sucks donkey dick. Why would you give the guy any time? He's the Impact Grand Champion. And the fact that I was stood there the other day, right, and I was looked at the picture, and it's got Kenny Omega, Jay Lethal, and Johnny freaking Impact. And I'm like, there's only one thing wrong with this,
Johnny Impact.
and that's that guy. That's that guy. Impact Wrestling, man, it's just, oh my God, it's one of the worst products ever. Honestly, not TNA. You know, not TNA, Impact. The moment, not even. Do you know what? I'm going to give Dixie Carter some credit here.
Wow.
Because it wasn't even that bad when Dixie was there.
Point.
I cannot sit and look and for the life of me go, Anthem have changed everything. They have changed everything. You know what? You know why? Because every fucker had enough.
And they left.
You know? You've got a guy standing there wearing satin freaking Shaolin freaking monk pajamas, calling himself Mr. Impact when he can't wrestle for shit. You know, you've got a guy as your champion that's main skill is parkour. He's not a wrestler. He's forgot wrestling. Now he utilizes, you know what I mean? Your tag team champs are the longest Impact reigning of all time, and that's pathetic. It's pathetic. You've got a guy, and I don't know if he listens to this show, but he works with you, Mike, and I've seen him several times, and the guy just, do you know what? I'm going to say not because like we can get him on this show, but he's currently one of my favorite workers in the business at the minute, and that's Kevin Cross.
He's really good.
You know, he gets it done. He gets it done. He doesn't rely on flips and all that bollocks. He's for me, he's a throwback to Jake the Snake. He's a throwback to Jake the Snake. He's very much Arn Anderson, Tully Blanchard. You know what I mean? I look at him and I look at his style, and he's a punchy in the face guy. He's a punchy in the face. He has endless amounts of ability. And I know this guy because they made a statement to you, Mike, when you interviewed him, and he stated that one of his best feuds that he'd like to do is work with Johnny Impact. Well, Kevin, I'm saying this to you. I hope that the WWE and NXT comes knocking very, very soon, because you need to get away from there, pal. You need to get away from there, because they are not showing you. You know what I mean? I love the segments you do, and I loved your introduction. You know what I mean, with the cards and that very, very first intense promo that you did. But dude, you're not a bag carrier. You're a general. That's his. Do you know what I mean? That's exactly as I see him. He's not a bag carrier. He's not there to carry Austin Aries' bags. He's not there to carry Moose's bags. He's a general. He's his own entity. He should stand on his own and have no one else around him. And at the minute, he should be standing there with the gold and just saying "fuck you" to everyone. You know.
There's so many people that actually want to see him in New Japan Pro Wrestling. It's not even funny. He's
Smash Mouth. That's what I mean. He's Smash Mouth. He's there for business. Do you know what I mean? I'd love to see him in the Bullet Club.
Oh fuck yeah!
I honestly, do you know what I mean? Walk out with Los Ingobernables.
Los Ingobernables de Japón, yes.
There you go, man. Fucking amazing. But I like him in Lucha.
Oh my God, the White Rabbit.
Yeah.
Now, I will mention this because Butcher did say this. I swear to God, this will be the last thing. I'll make it quick. He mentioned spitting on the name TNA. This is us guys who've been watching at the beginning, Max Wrestling Podcast. And you got the Impact Lounge, and a guy like BQ has only been watching the show for 3 years. So there you go.
There you go.
So he doesn't know what a TNA is?
No.
Pretty much, no.
No, see. Walking around with his Impact shirt, man. Yeah, I'd wipe my ass with an Impact shirt. You know what I mean? You could not. And this is. You could not give me an Impact shirt to wear. I wouldn't wear it. If I fucking chuck that shit in the bin. That's not me. That's not me being. You know what I mean? I just can't. I can't. It's like respecting a person. You know. It's like respecting a person. Now, contrary to people's beliefs, I don't have any respect. No, I don't. I don't have any respect. And you respect the person because they're them. You know what I mean? I'm a wanker. I know I'm a wanker. You know, but a company's the same thing. You respect them because of what they've achieved, because they've made changes, because they've made changes that were necessary. I can't look at that company and realize, you know, and look at it and think, you've done anything. I can't, because Knockouts tile. I mean, you're doing segments with demonic voices. It's pretty pathetic. You've got a girl walking around like a dead bride. You know what I mean? It was good on day one when she walked out. You know what I mean? With the way she did Sue Young. But can you imagine how cooler it would have been if no one had ever seen her on the Indies?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what they? And this is why I get pissed off with people. You're supporting a company. You're supporting a name. You're not supporting a company because they don't own 75% of the contracts that are wrestling for you. I would feel more proud of a company that when I looked at all the overall package of what we've got a good merchandising department, we've got a good ring crew environment, you know what I mean? Our sound and camera guys are super. Our development, that's the key one I want to you focus on, is development. You ain't got none. You produced nothing. Everything that you have produced, and they like to get at this, and they like to say, oh, they've all gone to WWE. No, they fucking haven't. You didn't produce AJ Styles. You didn't produce Bobby Roode. You didn't produce James Storm. You know? You didn't.
All right.
They produced themselves.
Drew McIntyre versus Kurt Angle this week was apparently an Impact throwback.
Oh, Impact Robot, was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, let's forget the fact they were both in WWE first.
WWE first. Yeah, they didn't see that. They didn't see them two on ECW then.
Oh no, of course not. They were only watching for 3 years.
No, they wouldn't have seen that. Yeah, they're only watching for 3 years. Yeah. So you know what I mean?
Impact Lounge is basically, who's your favourite Batman? Ben Affleck.
What
about Michael Keaton? Who's Michael Keaton? Get out.
That is exactly what that is, man. The guy, right? And this is what winds me up, right? Is when people go on about statistics and stats. When you sit at a keyboard all day, right? When you sit at a keyboard all day, or you're walking around your town when you're with your kids, or you're doing something with your kids, and you're tweeting every 10 fucking minutes, right? You're gonna get multiple people. Having thousands of followers and thousands of subscribers doesn't necessarily mean that thousands of people like your product or like you. It just means that they can't be fucking ass pressing unsubscribe or unfollow. Do you know what I mean? When you look at your YouTube, right? When you look at your YouTube, honestly, and you look at how many things you subscribe to, right? How many of them do you actually still listen to or watch? Hardly any. I probably listen to 5 fucking channels on my YouTube. 5 channels. One of them's ours, because I always listen back to it. Because I like to hear my own voice. Do you know what I mean? 2 hours. Ooh. There we go. I love talking for 2 hours. You know. And but that's it though. Do you know what I mean? It's just confusing that people like this BQ and you know think that you know they're changing the world talking about Impact Wrestling. No, you're not, man. Seriously.
We've landed on the moon.
We landed on the moon.
Also like to say 105,000 viewers. Thank you very much. That was this week's rating, 105,000 viewers. We went up 7%. Yes.
Damn. Okay, so
It's getting more people than watching.
Yeah.
Wow. No wonder he's got a job.
Órale ese vato, this is Mexican Porno. Wanna give you a little preview of promo series 3 coming next week with the final promo climax and the Knowledge Championship and NXT TakeOver and Survivor Series. Oh, hola. Enjoy this from Mexican Porno.
Two groups.
It's promo climax.
So I've been working on a formula today. I am also going to win the promo climax.
But the fact that everyone believes that the Butcher's gonna win the promo climax and not me just makes me sick.
Emir Costello, Robert Davis.
So let's get on with this.
Maybe this guy needs to show exactly who he is.
You got it, like a burner.
So, now that we've talked about everything else, believe it or not, people,
WWE in 60 seconds.
yeah, why not? Why not?
I hate British. Do you know what? I hate it when it comes to the UK. I don't like it. I'm not a big fan. Plus that
Do you know
some
what?
stupid fucking twat fucking decided to fucking show all the footage
Yeah, do you know what?
on RWT's group of freaking like half past 8 at night. You know, which fucking ruined it for every fucker else. Wanker.
I actually got a little bit excited because obviously we were just coming off a shitty crown jewel, which obviously we're not going to waste time talking about. And I get this notification off the WWE app saying, spoiler, new champions crowned in the UK. Don't open it, contains a spoiler. Oh, maybe they'll do something shocking. No. I mean, I'm not disappointed that it's AOP, but it was a bit like, alright, could have seen that coming. I mean, obviously they weren't going to keep the titles on Seth and Dean.
Well, they're going to fight the Bar now at Survivor Series, AOP and the Bar, which is interesting.
Yeah. But yeah,
Why couldn't it have been the Revival or something? Because you could have kind of thinking, you know, bought the Revival and AOP or
Seth's in his own on the ring. AOP walked down. You know exactly what's going to happen.
Well, and of course they're not going to do the Revival because the Revival's now in a feud with the Lucha House Party.
Why?
I don't know. They want to get rid of the flips because they're no flips, just fists, and they're all about the flips. So there's your feud, Revival Lucha House Party. I know. I know. On the bright side, Apollo Crews finally got a win.
I don't care.
I know.
One thing, obviously, Braun Strowman jobbed to Brock yet again. Apparently he's got behavioural issues backstage. Yeah, I don't fucking blame him.
I'd be pissed off and all.
How many times has he been this close to the title now? And they just pull the rug out?
Do you know what the sad thing is I always say that WWE fans are sheep.
Mm.
And they tell you to like who you like, and it gets to a point where you don't like them anymore.
Yeah.
Because you just because it was forced on you. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was forced on you. I'd like to say that Braun Strowman, in all honesty, wasn't forced on me. I don't think he was forced on you, because we were at a point where when he was wearing that black mask that he needed a lot of work.
Oh yeah.
You know, and I remember his first promos. You know, and we thought, ooh, he's a bit monotone.
I mean, he
not
still
a
is
lot
a bit
of
monotone.
energy, you know. But you know what I mean? There's a lot more. He's come a long way. I got a lot of time for a guy that size, man, that moves. You know what I mean? Oscar Harris used to say he's got an engine like a Ferrari. You know, this guy is just pure muscle car. Do you know what I mean? He's a V8, man, just cylinders galore. That's exactly what he is. But there's only so much get these hands.
Yeah.
You're gonna sell. But the main problem I got is, right, you book him in a way that he's gonna get trashed by Lesnar. Now he couldn't have got his ass kicked more. So since the last time they had an outing, you know, he's kind of lost ground, right?
Yeah.
Because that F5 when he chucked him over the rope, that didn't need to happen. But then you book him to come out on Monday Night Raw, looking for Baron Corbin, and then basically kick the shit out the entire roster. So why would you have him lie down to a guy who, if you were booking Brock Lesnar as the Brock Lesnar booked in 2002 to 2004, right? I wouldn't have any problems with Brock Lesnar throwing Braun Strowman around, okay? Mm. But you're booking a guy, the way you're booking him is he's a UFC, he's a fighting machine, he's this, he's that. Doesn't belong in the WWE. Now he's going to walk into a UFC ring. Now get this is funny as shit, man, because I can't help but think about it. You're walking into a UFC event. I pray that they don't take that title there, because that'd finish me off. That'd just finishing me. It's just he's going to walk in there with a red belt.
Yeah, with a massive W on it.
Right? That represents a fake, something fake.
Yeah, sorry for the F word, people.
Sorry for the F word, people. Wrestling's fake. He's standing in an arena where every little bit of mixed martial arts is fucking real. Now, Brock Lesnar is real. Brock Lesnar is a fighter. But you've got Daniel Cormier standing there with 2 belts that are real, that don't need a red strap, simple black, generic, with a UFC standing for Ultimate Fighting Championship, not World Wrestling Entertainment. Now, Daniel Cormier is cracking jokes saying, I've got 2 belts here. I want to be WWE Champion too. Now, do you know what? I'm all Cormier. Now I'm starting to even think the Ultimate Fighting Championship guys, I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, dude, this has got to be rigged. It's got to be rigged. Because Cormier, it's known fact that Fox want Cormier to be a color commentator. Right? And I've read nothing solid about Brock's new contract, but it's been extended.
Yeah, and he can basically do whatever he wants.
Yeah, been extended. I would not bet against November. When does SmackDown go live on Fox?
November next year.
Next year. It's next year. I really wouldn't bet against Cormier Brock at Mania, you know. I wouldn't bet against it. I wouldn't bet. You haven't got Roman.
Might not have you for a couple of years.
No, you ain't got Roman. Do you know what? I wouldn't bet against it, whether Brock's got the title or not. Because Cormier is already saying that the next fight he has after that, Derek Lewis, he beat Derek Lewis. The next fight he has is possibly his last. It's just whether it's going to be against Bones Jones, who fights Alexander Gustafsson, and Brock Lesnar. Do you know, I personally think it was a stunt. I think it was a PR stunt. Because now think about it, you've got the guy who's back, I think it's his 4th time since failing freaking drugs. He's failed drugs tests more times than Randy Orton. Bones Jones. But you've got Bones Jones coming back after his recent freaking layoff. And you got Brock Lesnar. That was the fight that was supposed to happen, wasn't it?
Yes.
Bones Jones and Lesnar. Didn't happen. So now you got Bones Jones coming in. Bones Jones beats Alexander Gustafsson. And then what you're going to have is Bones Jones won't say that he's the guy for Cormier, and then Lesnar's going to say he's the guy for Cormier. I know we're going to have Brock Lesnar versus. Listen, we're going to have Brock Lesnar versus John Bones Jones, right? So then you're not going to have that until next year. I would say February. So then the winner of that, I'm telling you, it's fucking set for Mania. It pisses me off. Because that means you've got to see Lesnar with that strap on him again. It's just wrong. It's wrong. It's every little bit of it is wrong. And you've got people like Drew McIntyre, man, getting slated for his match with Kurt Angle. Yeah, someone say something.
I don't understand that. Like, people are complaining. They're complaining on both sides. One, that Kurt Angle didn't win, and on the other side that Drew didn't.
Why should Kurt Angle win?
I have no idea. People are actually complaining that he put over the younger talent.
Fuck off.
He's put him over before.
Kurt Angle is done. Done. I honestly believe his performance at Crown Jewel was better. His performances have been better, but He's not Kurt Angle anymore, guys.
He's not.
He's not Kurt Angle
I mean,
anymore.
he looks in better
It's-
shape.
He does look in better shape. I mean, I'll say that. But look at his legs, guys.
Oh, no, his legs are fucked.
Look at his legs. It's just, it's sorry. It's a sorry thing to see when, you know, he doesn't wrestle with a straight back anymore. His knees are bent while he's walking. No, man. He's not mobile as he was. I don't want to sit there and see. And Daniel Bryan's the same. Daniel Bryan's a little bit the same. Not so much the same way. But I just think that the layoff has had such a detrimental effect on. I don't know. I'm not buying him as much as I did. Buying into it. I mean, I didn't mind the ending. I didn't mind SmackDown at all because I thought SmackDown was decent.
Yeah.
SmackDown was decent.
I actually quite enjoy this dynamic between Miz and Daniel Bryan.
It was quite funny, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was funny.
I thought it was funny.
This
You know what I mean? I
is
kind of like.
weird.
I'm with the Miz. Really? Shane just looked at everyone and went, "Really?"
By the way, I got to thank the UK crowd because as soon as he said he was the best in the world, everybody booed. So thank you, UK. They got to thank the UK. That was great. They just booed him as soon as he said best in the world.
He's
Yeah.
a prick. I was just, you know what I mean? It's just, oh my
Do you know
god,
what,
I cannot believe, right, that I didn't watch it. And then I seen that Moses Marquez segment.
Oh,
and
Moses.
I thought, oh, pissed Moses off. Moses is a quiet guy. But to piss Moses off, I was like, do I dare? And then the first bit I see, man, I'm like, oh cool. Miz. What's the Miz match? Yeah, oh, tidy. Yeah. Oh, I'll watch it. Miz injured. And then all I hear is, I'm going to take his place. I'm like, oh, no.
Yes.
Oh, God, no. Oh, God. And then he wins, and then he's jumping around with a trophy that looks like a smaller version, but more gold, of the English Premier League trophy. And I'm watching him just jump around, high-fiving the crowd, right? Again, ignorant people. Again. Do you know what I mean? We're going to pay £1 billion for it, and then we're going to mess it up, and we're just going to show just how little we actually care about this whole thing. But a guy, best in the world. Oh, my Lord. Unbelievable. The whole thing was just a mess.
The fact that he had to basically apologise on SmackDown and say, I'm not the best in the world, or all the SmackDown's the best in the world. It was almost like if you look at his face, he was full of remorse that he actually had to do it because Vince wanted him to do it. He's like, Shane, I got a great idea. You're going to win the tournament. For fuck's sake, Dad.
That's probably what he was saying.
Dolph Ziggler must have threw something. I'm telling you, when he was told.
Oh, Dolph, by the way, you're jabbing to Shane.
What?
Excuse me, what?
Excuse me, what?
Unbelievable, man.
Oh,
Shane McMahon has had some of the best freaking moments in the last 3 years he's been back.
Yeah, right. Well, the best was the GIF with Triple H and Shawn. Triple H is hurt, which speedy recovery to Triple H. But
Oh,
Shawn
yeah.
you see the GIF.
Yeah.
We're getting too old for this.
What did he actually do? Did he tear his rotator cuff?
His
tore his
pectoral.
Yeah, I thought he did. I could see him. Kudos to him getting up, man.
Mhm.
And kudos to that's how a 49-year-old man trains like.
Yeah.
Watching his training videos, and I'm like, wow,
Wow.
guy's
He
a
is,
machine.
He's insane.
You know what I mean?
And every time.
I want to see Triple H in one of the new Terminator films, man.
Yeah, well, he does love Terminator.
I think he's awesome.
Every single time he gets one of these serious injuries, a torn quad, torn pec, he still finishes the match every time.
Oh, he makes it look. Yeah, but he makes it look cool, doesn't he?
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
He's not
Kids
right.
Kids are like watching that. I want to tear my arm off.
I'm sure Triple H is a cyborg, you know.
Do you know what I mean? I'll just. He's had every major injury. Do you know what I mean? Well, not every major. I don't want him to get a major neck injury, but he probably has had major neck problems. You'd have to, man, with that sort of muscle structure around your leg.
Oh my God.
But do you know what I mean? It's just the guy gets injured and he's just a machine. I remember that one comeback he did after the torn quad.
Yep.
Oh, when he came back against Booker T.
I just remember it. Yeah, I remember it.
Yeah, that was built on Terminator. That we can rebuild him.
I just want to say, in a way, the fact that you reminded me of 2007 with him and King Booker, I was there live for that. The promo was better than the match.
Yeah.
Amazing. And then you had the one when he tore his ACL, man, when he walked out in his denims.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the guy's an absolute machine. He's an absolute machine. It was just a sad thing to see Shawn Michaels, I thought.
Well, you mentioned...
I was more sad for seeing Shawn Michaels than seeing Taker and Kane.
Well, you mentioned Moses Butcher. Amir had me cracking up when Kane's mask fell off and Shawn did
See,
Amir had to walk out of his job.
I haven't watched Ground Jewel at all, but I have seen a couple of GIFs and stuff, and God, that cracked me up watching Kane's mask fall off.
Oh
That's unbelievable. To get the game just struggling to get his mask back on. I'm like, dude, you know what I mean? Like, everyone knows what you look like, dude.
You look like.
You know what I mean? You're mayor. You know what I mean?
Oh, they can't see my face. Kane, we know what you look. You took your mask off 6 years ago.
And Sean's moonsault. Oh my God,
that was bad.
No, he broke his own nose.
See, I'm glad I didn't watch because still my last memory of Shawn Michaels in the ring is against Undertaker.
Yep.
I mean, even his sweet chin music, dude. It's painful to see. You know what I mean? All these people getting on Dolph's case, man, for using that. At least Dolph can do it. He can't even do it. It's just he can't lift his leg. Do you know what I mean? I don't see how after all these years it needed to happen.
No. Yeah, it was just because the Saudis paid fucking millions of money, wasn't it?
That's what I mean. And Hulk Hogan walking out and...
Oh, my God. Let me tell you something, brother, here at the Crown Jewel.
He's not happy with himself. Went on Twitter, I look fat, brother. I need to lose some weight.
He's old. That's why you fucking fool.
It's called old age, Hulk.
Fucking idiot.
He has to fucking...
Should have had a Saudi fucking sniper on the roof fucking shoot him.
Well, every fucking tweet he has to end it with HH. I'm like, is that really necessary? We know who you are, Hulk.
Yeah, we know what your name is. Speaking of super kicks, WWE put up a poll recently, I think it was yesterday, who's got the best super kick of all time. Now, obviously, you got Shawn Michaels, Dolph Ziggler, Adam Cole in there. They also included Tamina and Paige. Now, I've got two issues there.
Me too.
Paige isn't really a super kick. She just boots you in the fucking chest.
Yes.
And Tamina...
Why is Paul London not in there?
Yeah. Oh, they don't like Paul London, do they?
All right.
They're not on good terms with Paul London.
Think Brian Kendrick do him?
Yep.
Yeah.
You know? Why are these people getting ignored?
Fucking
you know
Tamina.
You put fucking Tamina in there.
Well, I meant to ask you guys, Tamina and Nia Jax are now a unit taken down.
I called that last week.
Yes, you did.
Yes, I did. I told you so.
Is one Tongan and one Samoan?
Yes.
Yeah.
So what am I missing?
I guess because her father, Jimmy Snuka, and I guess because they're all Samoan or they're somehow related. The Rock's her cousin, and Tamina.
So can we call them, right? If we're gonna bring in women's tag team titles, right? Can we call them, right? No one take offense to this. Is meant to be really funny. Okay, funny. Can we call them the Samoan Tongan Fat Squad?
Oh.
You know?
Can Hulk Hogan join?
I mean, oh my lord, man. I just couldn't. You know what I mean? She goes, turn it over, get on it back.
And she's like, yeah, I won.
I'm like, oh God, fuck. Oh, this doesn't look fake. Oh, damn. I was like, please don't leg drop her. Please don't leg drop her.
She did.
I don't know why they teased the fact that they were going to fight. It was only a few weeks ago they were fucking paying tribute to Roman and Evolution.
Exactly. And now we're supposed to be like, oh, what's going on here? No, you knew that.
The thing is, guys, is Tamina's going to be a bodyguard again.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Again. I remember when that girl made her debut, right? And she looked amazing.
Mm.
You know, she looked outstanding. And all she's done, she hasn't had a single run with the women's title.
Nope.
And we're still expected to believe that she's this monster.
I was going to say the one time she fought Beth Phoenix like 6 years ago, but that was like the only time she got a title shot.
I'm just baffled. So now you're going to have Ember Moon. Ember Moon's got to get some backup from somewhere.
Do you know what?
I
don't know how I feel about this whole scenario.
There you go, see?
Mm-hmm.
Nia Jax is a bastard. And I'm sure she's trying to compete with Big Show for fucking face heel turns.
There you go.
I know, right?
Big Show's got a team with Ember Moon. That's what's going to happen.
She's turned about 6 times in the last 12 months alone.
Yeah, the Ronda thing, the whole night. Alexa.
She was face against Alexa. A month later, she was a heel against Ronda.
Then she's face again.
Exactly. I don't get it. Yeah, exactly. Nia Jax is the new Big Show. Nia's in limbo. Nia is in limbo.
It was only 2 weeks ago or so they were giving her some award for being a role model for women. Now she's turned heel.
I can't believe, right? I can't believe for a second that someone thought that it was a great idea, right? A great idea to... I know what we're going to do. We're going to spend 6 weeks having Nia and Ember face each other back to back. Hugs, kisses. Nia wins the Rumble. A Rumble doesn't matter. A Battle Royal, it doesn't matter. And then we're going to have Tamina. You know, that girl. And we're going to have them just be friends. And then Tamina can be a bodyguard again. Oh, she can wrestle, can she?
And somebody said, oh, wait, yeah, they're related. Let's put them together.
But isn't she a Tongan and there's Samoan? Isn't there some sort of
doesn't matter. They're all related. They're all related.
Thing?
How exactly are they related?
Hey, but let's not. Hey, Vince, that's not fair. Her dad killed someone.
So, how exactly are they related? Pulls out this massive A3 family tree.
There you go, see?
So, this guy married that guy.
This dates back over 3,000 years.
The Rockers are cousins, so everybody's related.
You know, there was bones under noses and everything. Goes back to the caveman era.
You ever seen Cannibal Holocaust? There was some rock relatives in that movie.
Okay.
I guarantee there was a cousin in that.
Do not take offense, okay? Do not take offense.
What we're doing is taking the piss out of the fact that WWE seems to think that anyone Samoan is The Rock's cousin.
Absolute joke, man.
Okay.
Honest to God.
Ooh, okay.
And they haven't even got the respect to actually honor the fact that you know what I mean, that they come from a fucking Samoan family.
Mm.
Unbelievable.
I gotta ask you, what'd you think about Mandy Rose coming out on SmackDown? No Charlotte Flair. And she goes right after Naomi. Is anybody feeling the glow? How about your husband? And
What's up with Charlotte? She tore another boob.
Well, she'll be on the Mixed Match Challenge next week, but I mean, who the hell knows?
Okay. She probably just butt hers.
Well, let's be honest. There's only
let's
two.
face it, the man is already in. The man told Seth Rollins, didn't she?
There's only 2 women on SmackDown we need to talk about.
Becky and him, man. She's just.
Oh my God, that promo was intense. That was really, really good.
I can't understand how that. Do you know what I mean? It's almost like they've given her 3. Just there you go.
Yeah.
It's night and day. Looking at her, you know, the girl that was in NXT, the girl that made a debut on SmackDown. It's night and day from what we've seen and what we're seeing now.
Mm.
She's a bad man. That's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say a bad woman. She's fit, but that is a bad man. That is Stone Cold-esque. Did you see Stone Cold's tweet?
No.
About, oh my lord, he paid homage. Damn, man, that's the greatest word. That's the greatest women's promotion and promo I've ever heard. God damn. What? And that's exactly what do you know what I mean? Paid homage to Becky Lynch. You don't want to give that title back to anyone else. If that woman holds that title for the rest of her days.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say something. Asuka, you better leave or go to Raw. Because you're done, girl. You are done. You now are in a position where you're standing next to the jobbers. Because that's exactly what that was. When you're stood next to Sonya Deville, that's what that is.
That's what that
Such
is,
a shame,
motherfucker.
That's horrible. It's horrible to see her like that now.
Mm.
Yo, she definitely should go to Raw because, like you mentioned, sit down next to Sonya Deville, Naomi, Carmella, all that. It's just, it's a shame to see what's become of Asuka.
Vince doesn't like it. Vince doesn't like her. Vince doesn't like Asians. That's what that is.
Maybe Gail came out of points.
I firmly believe it, man. Doesn't like Asian. I'm telling you. Fucking Nakamura is there.
Yeah.
Tozawa had a bit on Raw. He's like, fuck this guy. Get him off my TV. I remember Vietnam.
I've seen some things, man, and some stuff.
They were Vietnamese, Vince. I don't care. They got the same eyes. Get them off. Remember that bunch of guys that wear the blue shirts? You know, they used to do their silly little segments. You know, indeed. You know, I want them back. Give me them back. They're actually doing quite well in New Japan now. Taka's got his own, you know, wall
on the Japanese
now. You know what I mean? I don't care. Give me them back, damn it.
So, speaking of, I gotta ask you, debut Nikki Cross.
Yes. Let's play Nikki. Let's play Becky. I'll play Becky. Let's play.
Play. I want to play, Becky. Play with me, Becky. Play.
I'm sure SmackDown crowd, even though it was in the UK, forgot what Sanity's music sounded like.
Do you know what? Right? Do you know what? It made me cry. No, and I can't. It made me furious. To be honest, because I thought you're utilizing the fact that she's from Glasgow.
Yes.
And you've got a guy there that's from Ireland. You've got a trio of guys there that are bad men.
And they're
that
doing
were in one of the best
absolutely
that were in one of the best matches last year in War Games. And this is what you do. You've got the tag team titles on two guys in the bar. But let's be honest, you don't really need them together now, do you?
No.
You know, you could separate them again and have. Do you know what I mean? Sheamus could have another run. Cesaro's never been given the run he deserves.
They're just another
Cesaro
tag team
versus
now.
Seth Rollins, man. Cesaro versus Seth Rollins. Cesaro versus AJ Styles for the world title. Mm-hmm. Why not? Do you know what I mean? It's just. But you've got tag teams galore or pairings galore that you could have. Ryder and Hawkins. Show them the respect that you showed them in 2008. 2008.
That's when they won the tag titles. Yep.
Show them the same respect you showed them then. You've got, you know, like you said, you know, I'm not going to say Lucha House Party because I think that's dismal.
Yes.
It's fucking dismal, man. You know, you've another thing that wound me up, right, was Almas and Ray, right? I'm not critical of the match because I liked it and I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
But what I'm critical of, right, is a guy that broke his ass to get recognized in NXT. And you've just brought back a guy that's over 40 years of age. Has been injury prone galore for the last few years. The fact that he's had to slim down his body and his muscle mass so that he can maintain a slightly healthy lifestyle. And you're going to bury You know, Almas. So Almas now isn't in the match at
Survivor Series.
Survivor Series. He's not going to get a match at Survivor Series. And then, you know, the other week we were talking about Rey Mysterio losing his match at Crown Jewel because he's injury prone. We weren't talking about that, but that's what someone was going on about. You know what I mean? He's injured. He's always injured. You know, he's injured again. You know, after his the botch, where I actually did think he'd fucked his knee up. I got to be honest. I thought, oh no, not again. But now we've got Randy. Now we've got Randy coming down. See what? Someone please help me. Right? Yes. Where is the fascination with RKO out of nowhere now? Because it just winds me up. I don't get an infatuation or a wow factor with it.
You know what it is too, and I'm looking at the feud. I'm like, we're going back to a feud that we did 12 years ago, which I'm just waiting for them to bring up the fact that he said Eddie Guerrero's in hell, and they bring that whole crap back up. So yeah, we're going.
No, because that shit take me to another fucking level.
I know, but it's history. Now we got Randy and Ray feuding again.
Yeah, but it's good. Randy's not in the Survivor match. So
I know.
This is what makes me think. Are we gonna? There's no matches at Survivor Series that aren't Raw versus SmackDown.
No, everything.
We're seeing Shane. Shane is in the match again.
Unless they take Shane out and somehow Randy
are they going towards Daniel Bryan versus Shane for a Mania?
Oh God, no.
Apparently.
So you go. See, that's what I thought. You know, The Miz turning babyface. They tried it. Doesn't work. No one gets him as a babyface. He's got no power.
He's right on that.
He's got no. Do you know what? I'm not going to say star power, but what he does as a heel is he manipulates. He can manipulate time. Do you know what I mean? But the one thing he can't do as a face is make a crowd like him.
That was proven in 2013.
He would have needed to beat Roman Reigns or run out and attack Roman Reigns for him to get, whoa! Do you know what I mean? Or beat Brock Lesnar for the world title. Oh.
Nah, there's a bit of a snag.
When's the Rumble,
though? January 29th, I think.
But he wins the Rumble. He wins the Rumble.
Yep. I like that.
That is the best way to get the Miz over as a face.
I'm sure we wanted Miz to win this year.
And do you know what would have made more sense? Thinking about it now, in a clever way. I didn't think about it the other day. I shouldn't think because it's dangerous. But the stipulation for the Miz losing, he gets fired. He goes back to Raw. See? Could they still fire the Miz?
Probably.
If Shane had lost that match against Dolph, would he have had to fire himself?
No, he said he'd still fire the Miz. He said, didn't he?
See, I didn't watch Crown Jewel.
I was wrestling for you. I wasn't wrestling for me. If I'd have lost, you'd have still got fired.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, he did say that.
So I was like, what? How was that right? That's the biggest. That's that dude. That dude is the biggest court case in the world, right there. You know what I mean? Imagine that in court. Vince McMahon, your company now belongs to the Miz. What? What you mean? I didn't sign for this. Well, potentially this is the most expensive, you know. And it seems that you own the WWE and you own all the contracts. Your son, who is not a owner of the company, went and fired the Miz. Oh. Well, you know what? I got an idea. I got a separate bank account with $1.50 in it. I'm gonna buy Impact Wrestling.
I'll even get change.
Yeah, but you know what? I don't even have to buy it because I've always had shares in that shit company. That's how you think I got all the guys to wrestle for me. I owned Anthem all along, damn it.
On the
And
side,
Kevin Dunn was always planted in there.
on the side note, speaking of stuff that they purchased, did you see they purchased the WWC, the Puerto Rico library?
No.
They did. WWE now has the World Wrestling Council library, so you'll probably see some WWC stuff on the network.
No wonder they kept the colognes.
Jesus.
So they could get all his dad's matches. Oh my God.
Galito, that's cool.
Vince McMahon probably sat there the other night while trying to watch it for the first time. He's like, "What the hell's this?"
Which one of them are related to The Rock?
Jesus.
Linda, give me Kevin Dunn on the phone. Play it through via satellite. Kevin, what the hell's this on the W? You bought it, Vince. What do you mean I bought it? You told me to get a channel unlike any other. Well, that was the reason why you kept the colognes.
Oh.
Really? So, how many of them are actually related to The Rock then? None of them, Vince. What you mean, none of them? I want a network where 20% of the roster are always related to The Rock.
Wait a minute. You mean they're not really Spanish?
Hey,
Puerto Rican.
I'm looking on Twitter now. That Tama Tonga, is he related to The Rock? About that bad luck fail. He looks like The Rock. Can we get him to be related to The Rock? No, he's not. No, I said, can we get him to be? Can we make him marry someone? Any means necessary, Kevin. Your job's riding on it. Even if you have to pay for them to be married. I mean, God damn it, we got Tamina and Nia. What about if they're related to someone else that isn't The Rock? Not an option. Not an option. We got to keep The Rock in the business for his life. I already got plans for his daughter.
He probably does.
She's already in ring training now. Look at the size on her. She's a beast. Got her training with Tamina right now. I'm gonna take a super kick to the chin. It won't be hard. She's only 2'3".
Now he did. Okay. Wow.
She can be accompanied to the ring by Uncle Kevin Hart.
Did you see the thing I posted the thing that was posted the other day and I commented on it? With the thing with Natalia crying because you're gonna cry.
Yeah.
Call Uncle Brett. Call Uncle Brett.
For another set.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Unbelievable.
I'm sorry, Dad. Yeah, he did bring it up. Did you guys see the thing with Anthem responded back to Jeff Jarrett about the lawsuit?
No.
Nope.
Okay. So they're pretty much trying to say had something to do with Dixie Carter, and I'm not even reading it because it's so fucking long. All I'm gonna say is they're trying so hard to settle with them because they don't want a repeat of last year with Fuck That Owl, Matt Hardy, and them against Anthem. They're trying so hard not to have that because if it is, it's gonna be a long court process.
I think Jeff wants what he's owed.
Mm-hmm.
Jeff wants what he's owed. If the Dixie Carter ain't old shit.
Jeff wants what he's owed. He wants his hair back.
No, Jeff wants that company. Jeff wants that company. You know, they're gonna have to answer for a lot of things. A lot of things. You know, the fact that they terminated his contract, but they were still using stuff that was clearly his. You know what I mean? Anthem didn't own Global Force Wrestling. He did. But they were still utilizing the belts on TV that were clearly the belts with an Impact sticker on them. You know, they were clearly using the This is where it gets real, because they didn't own a 4-sided ring. Jeff had a Global Force ring, and then they wrapped it in the Impact colors. They were still using the Impact. Do you know what I mean? The Global Force ropes, and everything was Global Force.
Yeah.
Because they came back from the six, didn't they? The 6-sided back to the 4.
Yeah.
So they didn't own anything. Talents. They were utilizing Global Force talents still on TV. But their contracts were with Jeff. And then they had that stint, didn't they? Where multiple people weren't getting paid. Jeff wasn't paying them. Why should Jeff pay them? We weren't wrestling for Jeff. Jeff wasn't booking them. You know what I mean? They're fucked.
Jeff, be like, where's my money, man?
Where's my money, man?
Don't you be ducking me.
Old Tyrus. The old scenario with Tyrus. Where he went, fucking wandered off, fucking come back, and then decided to say, oh, this company's shit, man. You know, walks out with a buffet club.
Buffet club.
I'll tell you what, whoever put Kevin Matthews though in a pair of sumo tights is fucking a legend.
Yes,
You know,
that's right.
absolute legend. You know, this guy's gonna be the next big thing, dude. He slapped the look off their face. Well, I'm still waiting.
Well, you'll enjoy this. So it says, so in the middle of the Jarrett versus Anthem lawsuit, it's been revealed that after musician and now NWA president Billy Corgan stopped funding Impact in October 2016, the working capital loan to fund the operations of TNA Impact Wrestling by Anthem ended up being a loan that Impact Wrestling, headed at the time by Dixie Carter, was unable to repay, which led to Anthem foreclosing on the loan and acquiring control and ownership of them in the process. And it just says, given the timeline, it would appear Anthem's plan all along was to use the loans to acquire control of the company from Carter, and who have been having the financial difficulties. And I guess they didn't realize, holy shit, what the hell did we get ourselves into?
Yeah. That's what I mean. That's just the unprofessional. That's the overall thing about a company that didn't know nothing about wrestling. That company would be in a better state now if they just sold it to Corgan. You know? Absolute. Just.
All right, so
And you could have Magnus as your champion.
now for two more entertaining gimmicks. Obviously, the promo climax comes to.
They're related to The Rock.
None of them are related to The Rock. No, I don't know how they're getting over, but they're not related to The Rock.
Oh, damn it.
They're not Tongan either.
Not Tongan.
They're not Samoan. They're not Puerto Rican. Damn it.
Damn it. I am a firing squad.
Where's Mexican Burnham from?
Mexican Burnham. Rill. It's from Rill. Rill? What the fuck's Rill? It's in the UK in some little North Walian town. Is there anyone there that's related to The Rock?
Does it have a beach?
No.
It's got pebbles.
Oh, but it's got pebbles and it's got loads of green stuff that floats on the top. Apparently it's toxic.
Yeah.
Could it turn anyone into The Rock?
Shout out to Rill.
Go Rill.
Oh, I'll give him one thing. You do great kebabs. So, promo series 3 Lethal Games comes your way next week, where the promo champion will be crowned in the final of the promo climax. We'll also be predicting NXT TakeOver War Games and Survivor Series. Mike will also be putting his Knowledge Championship on the line in the second annual promo series Gauntlet. And one of the theme songs is The Time Is Now by Atreyu, taken from their album In Our Wake, available on iTunes and Spotify. So, let's find out who's going to face the Butcher in the final of the promo climax. Mike will also be taking on Tony Kirkendall this week. You can check that out at maxwrestling.net/promo climax. But this one right here will decide the final. And also, whoever doesn't win will face Moni Lynn for the #1 contendership. So this is Emir Blackbane Costello versus Robert Davis.
Robert Davis versus Emir Blackbane Costello. And I gotta say, brother, I'm not even surprised it came down to us. In fact, I still owe you one from when you beat me in the RWT promo challenge.
Emir.
What the fuck was that? Is there somebody there?
Yes, somebody is here. The voice that lives inside you. The voice that you claim to be, but never seem to let out. Black Bane.
Black Bane? Is this some kind of sick joke?
Robert Davis is not your friend.
What? Why are you doing
Shut up
this?
and listen to me now. You are a coward. You let everybody, everywhere, walk all over you. You let family members disrespect you. You've let so-called friends steal from you. You are nothing more than a scared little boy with a stupid fucking smile on his face.
What the fuck? Why are you doing this?
Because I didn't carry your sorry ass this far just to let us fail against the likes of Robert Davis. Treat Tony Kirkendall like your stooge? Dropping the pipe bomb on Larkin?
Okay,
and especially the awesome creation of Black Burnham. It was all me. I was responsible for every bit of it. My focus from the beginning has been getting the one that they call the Butcher. And I won't let a speed-bumped, crazy-eyed, stat-spouting, rubberneck pencil pusher like Robert Davis keep me from my destiny.
Hold on. Now listen.
No, you listen, bitch. It's time you step aside. I will dispose of Robert Davis myself, and then I'm coming for the Butcher.
What are you gonna do?
What I do best. Make Robert understand that he only made it this far because he hadn't faced me, Black Bane. And explain to your little friend that there's no gimmick good enough to defeat me. In fact, I'm not gonna tell him. You're gonna tell him. You're gonna prove to me that you are worthy of my presence in you by telling Robert Davis to walk away from the promo climax. For if you don't, then I can't be held responsible for what happens to your little friend. Choose wisely. We both know what I'm capable of.
Robert Davis, I don't know if you're listening to this. Please, man, you gotta step away. You can't do this. This guy, you gotta run, Robert.
What a good boy. And I suggest you listen, Robert Davis. Be glad I'm giving you the chance that I won't be offering to the Butcher. No. The Butcher will live to regret the day that he ever stepped foot in my domain.
When you feel my heat, look into my eyes. It's where my demons hide. It's where my demons hide. Don't get too close. It's dark inside. It's where my demons hide. It's where my demons hide. So we meet again, old friend. It's been a while. A lot has changed since the last time we met. But a lot of things have stayed the same. I seem to be a bit of a bloody mess right now. I hope you don't mind. I know you don't mind. I hope nobody else minds either, but I don't really care. You see, a lot has changed. You see, in the last time we met, I was still new to RWT. I was still new to everybody and everything. Nobody knew anything about me. But they know now. 4 times. 4 times they know. And they're still learning. And that's okay. But you see, a lot of things stay the same. You see, you're still in my world. You're still being merely allowed to exist. You're still in the palm of my hand. Where you and everybody else will always be. And just like last year when I closed my hand and opened it up, dust in the wind. An afterthought. Just like you were then, just like you are now. But you see, I've been thinking. We tend to do a lot of thinking because we can do some thinking. You know, there are several types of men in this world. There are men who dream and never make it off the couch. We know a few men like that, don't we? I bet we do. There are men who dream and fail. Did you fail? Possibly. Did I fail? Absolutely not. And then there are men who dream and change the landscape of this world. I changed the landscape. I plowed the whole thing down and rebuilt it in my image. People like me are the landscape builders, the ones who forge forward and make something of this world, just like we made something of the RWT universe, just like we made the title prestigious, just like we captured it not once, not twice, not 3 times, but 4 times. But that's enough about me. I want to know about you. Aren't you tired of feeling unwanted? Aren't you tired of feeling like an outcast and being stepped on? Because that's what you are. Nothing but a doormat to everybody around you. You hide behind the facade of a fake smile, but I know the truth. I see right through you. Today is your day, because I can change that. Today is the day that hell froze over. Today is the day that you look at all those that told you that you can't, and you called them liars. Today is a new day for you. Today is a new day for us. Today is the day we bring down the machine. Today is a new day for you, Blackbait. We see you. We see the potential in you. We see something different. We see behind the fake smile. We see behind the facade of a nice guy. We see darkness. And we like what we see. Join us, brother. Join us. The offer is yours. And if you need me, you know I'm not hard to find.
So there you go. Voting is open, but it closes midnight UK time on Sunday. We got to close it early this week so we can get ready for the final next week. So go to maxwrestling.net/promo-climax. Vote now because you don't have a lot of time. Now, Mike.
Yes.
There's one thing we haven't talked about, and that's New Japan this week.
Whew. Well, we have the matches so far announced. There's 5 matches announced for Wrestle Kingdom. Obviously, we know Omega and Tanahashi.
Mm-hmm.
We also found out that Kushida is going to defend the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship against Taiji Ishimori.
Who didn't go to Impact.
Yes. And then a 3-way tag match for the Junior Heavyweight Tag titles. It's Suzuki Gun's Yoshinobu Kanemaru and El Desperado defending against Roppongi 3K and Bushi and Shingo Takagi of Los Ingobernables de Japón. We got Chris Jericho, fuckface, defending the Intercontinental Championship in a rematch against Tetsuya Naito.
No. Jericho's refusing to make it happen. He doesn't approve.
He doesn't approve. And we got Okada versus Jay White. So that's the card so far.
It's good.
So we're sticking with Tanahashi.
It's better than anything. It's better than anything WWE put out.
Oh yeah, well it's better than a Brock Lesnar 5F5s match.
You know, but I ain't happy about the Tanahashi shit one.
No.
I'm really not excited about Kenny Omega versus Tanahashi. I don't know why. I should be, But like I said, it's like watching Kenny Omega versus John Cena. That's the only way I can. You know, with all due respect, I know John Cena can't wrestle and Tanahashi can, but that's kind of like, that's. He's not a guy I can get behind. Do you know? Do you know what I mean? Not. You know what I mean, guys?
We know what you mean.
Yeah.
Tanahashi's just like I don't know. He's just like, you know, like he's like an evolved version of Jushin Thunder Liger, and then he's like an evolved. Do you know what I mean? That's just, I kind of look at him and I just think there's three guys in New Japan that look exactly the same, but they've just got different shapes and sizes, and that's Okada, Tanahashi, Liger. You know, Liger's been all over the world, granted. Do you know what I mean? Liger's a legend. You know? But Tanahashi, nah. Sorry. So.
Yeah, he's bland.
Yeah. I just.
Regardless.
I wanted Jay White. Jay White.
Should have been Jay White, damn it. Vince, you don't even watch
Jay
New
White.
Japan. I don't care. It should have been Jay White.
And you can tell he's not related to The Rock. Can we make it happen?
White by name, white by friggin' nature.
Tell you what, if I was The Rock's niece or daughter or whoever's related to The Rock, I'd want to marry that white guy. You know what I mean? What about Tanahashi? Listen, I told you about my issue with Vietnam. Told you about best deal. And like Black Burnham would say, woo, yeah, I like that Vietnam, and then a woo, woo.
Gary Sinise lost his damn legs in Vietnam.
Yeah, you weren't there, man. You weren't there.
And then he made friends with Forrest.
Bubba with his shrimp. They got sprayed that napalm all over the place. They bring Bob Cancer back from Vietnam. It's Delroy. Delroy did. Got that small that I could pick him up off the sheets myself.
And then Gary Sinise miraculously grew his legs back and led a crime scene investigation team in New York.
Yeah, that's it, see? That's exactly what happened. You know why? Because he was related to The Rock. So that's so to all the no, this is a joke, people. Do not get on this one. To all the limbless people around the world, if you want to grow your legs and arms back, get related to The Rock.
By any means necessary.
It's proven, see, because The Rock in Skyscraper.
Yeah.
He's got a dodgy leg.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, not dodgy leg, you know what I mean? What they call it?
A metal one.
What's it? I got a clue what to call it.
I can't think what they're called.
Artificial limb.
Yeah.
Artificial limb, but there's a special word for them, innit?
Yeah, I can't think.
You know what I mean? But yeah, see, from the moment he jumps off that building and rescues his family, his leg grows back. There you go, see? So, Zach Gowen, this is to you, brother. Jesus. Marry The Rock.
And then you can get revenge on Brock Lesnar.
There you go, see?
Get revenge on Vince.
Yeah.
Get revenge on Vince. Give me that Zach Gowen back, damn it. Brock's looking a bit skinny and needs to work out.
And who's the army guy from TNA?
Sergeant Chris Melendez, Vince.
Yeah, get him too.
Chris, no, get him too. Get him on there. Marry the Rock bandwagon. We're gonna have a brand new show. Brand new show on the WWE network. Marry into the Rock family.
And then WWE Studios are going to produce Reanimator 4.
Reanimator 4, yeah. We're going to build a guy that's bigger than The Rock, looks like The Rock, he's got Rock tattoos, going to have a brand new Rock tattoo, going to be in a brand new Rock film that's based on The Rock, that doesn't be that can't star The Rock because the real Rock's working on Fast and Furious 19. But he's going to look like The Rock.
Kevin Hart can play Leo Rush.
And and his name is going to be Wayne Johnson, not Dwayne, because we can't use that. It's going to be Wayne. Wayne Johnson.
By the way, Rock, whatever happened to that Page film?
Well,
And
you
then
know,
when
The
he
Rock.
wrestles in WWE ring, he's going to be called Cocky Maivia, not Rocky.
Right.
Oh, well. You know,
Pawn King. That's what we're going to call him, the Pawn King.
isn't that Gangrel?
Oh,
Yes. Well, yeah.
well, you know, The Rock was filming that Page film, and you know what I said? I said it doesn't matter when it comes out. Oh, where was Zelina Vega this week? She's probably still filming for the film.
I'm not going to call it the Brahma Bull, man. We're going to call him the Drama Bull. The Drama Bull.
I
There we
think
go,
I
see.
think we can end it there.
Yes.
Someone's like, thank God, man. That was over 2 hours. Oh, my God. It's in it for 2 hours.
I've been doing 2 hours of Vince McMahon impressions. Give me some lockets.
I actually think it was fabulous. You know, you can't find this in 3 hour plus podcast, can you?
No.
Nope.
We were ruthless and we were aggressive.
Yeah, we were ruthless and aggressive, yes.
And that's it for this week. You can catch me at Dazzy MWB. The Butcher, where are you available?
I don't know, man. We weren't there. We weren't there. Do you know what? At best, in at best deal in the business, 6ix9ine Butcher.
On that Twitter.
I think that's what it was anyway.
BHRTB 6ix9ine Butcher.
BHRTB.
I don't know where the fuck this accent's come from.
Were you channeling your inner J-A-R-R-E-double-T?
JRDT.
I tell you where it's come from. It's come from Mike Myers, who does a brilliant Yorkshire accent, by the way.
Does he?
He does, yeah.
It is. I was right. Best deal in the business, 6ix9ine Butcher. At. Yeah, at. Best deal in the business, 6ix9ine Butcher. I think I might have to fucking change that because that's too fucking long.
And Mike, what have you got for people this week?
So if you guys want to check out my written interview with ICW superstar Jokey/Evil, it's on the Max Wrestling, my page, RWT.
Is he related to Dwayne Johnson?
Unfortunately, not.
Oh.
Okay.
Are they single?
I think that's what you're going to have to do, Mike, is you're going to have to get out there and find
Find
someone who's
people
related to Dwayne Johnson.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Are you related to Dwayne Johnson? Are you related?
Yes, I am, sir. Yes, I am.
Well,
I'm his
we have a
boyfriend.
show for you.
There you go.
Okay. Wow.
You get like a girl, yeah, like you get like a girl, and you go, "You related to Dwayne Johnson?" No, but I should be.
Oh my God. I also interviewed AJ Kirsch, who was on Tough Enough, and also was the voice of the My Player Buzz in the new WWE 2K19 game that's out now. That was a fun conversation. Buzz, you're like a son to me. And Killer Cross was just on my show talking conspiracy theories and his upcoming match with Johnny Impact tonight on Impact Wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
I say that with very much sad and disdain. I know, I'm sorry, but we promoted the show even though I know he loses. So that's my
Kevin.
Shame
on you.
And you know where to find us on social
Listen
media.
to the disappointment, Kevin.
Listen to it.
Listen to the silence in the background. That's an Impact crowd.
Silence is golden.
Sorry, Kevin. I love you, really.
Yeah.
You think you're the man.
Johnny. Well, but we all know who the real man is.
It's Becky Lynch.
She told you twice.
Twice.
Dwayne Johnson, because everyone wants to be Dwayne Johnson. That's what I see. Damn it.
Excuse me, ma'am. Are you related to Dwayne Johnson? Is Dwayne Johnson your second cousin? Are you a long lost brother or sister, Dwayne Johnson? I got a show for you.
Got a guy from deep South Alabama. I'm Dwayne's cousin.
Bet Becky Lynch be like, I became the man without even marrying The Rock.
He's my 10th cousin from another mother or another mother or another mother or another mother. And you got Dwayne on Jamie Noble. He ain't my cousin, man. But my other cousin kind of looks like him.
His name's Cletus.
Cletus.
Cletus Johnson.
I bet you Festus was related to Dwayne Johnson.
Well, his name's Doc.
Ask him that.
We've got the Rock and the Doc.
You were playing Festus.
Rock and the Doc.
Rock and the Doc connection.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
I bet you they'd be too sweet.
You just hit Doc Bottom, nerd.
Nerd.
You just
That's
giving them
amazing.
ideas.
That's amazing.
Hey,
Rock and Doc
WWE
connection.
were looking for creative writers this week.
They were.
Oh my lord! And he could wear Bubba Ray's glasses.
Oh.
Just don't give them to Ruby Riott.
Ooh.
Right, you know where to find us on social media. It's at Max Wrestling UK and Max Wrestling Interactive on Facebook. We're also on SoundCloud, YouTube, and iTunes. And also make sure you check out maxwrestling.net. Join us next week for Promo Series 3, Lethal Games. A new promo champion will be crowned as the promo climax comes to its epic conclusion. It could be The Butcher, it could be Robert Davis, or it could be Emir Blackbean Costello. So get voting, get in those ballot boxes, forget about Trump. And we must now bid you adieu, goodbye, mwah, and good night. Bang!
Are you related to The Rock?
Excuse me, sir, do you have 5 minutes to talk about The Rock?
Yes, I do, sir.
Then welcome to the
Why?
Church of
Because
Dwayne.
Wait, Church of Dwayne, brother.
The list of Dwayne. Just bring it, man.
You walk through the doors and all you hear is this whispering, it's cooking.
Yes.
Mamma mia! Are you kidding me?